So we got my 97 Outback. It's got just a 2-inch puck lift on, like, I think they're close to 28s. And she gave me the old oil light. Died on me last night. Let's dig into this and see what's going on. I gotta get in her and see if it fires up. It was making some wild noises last night trying to make it run again. We got 230 on the clock, so she might be pretty well wore out. Let's see what it does. Okay, might not be garbage. Kind of sounds like it's not fueling. Let's hope that's what the problem is. I just put a Rock Auto fuel pump in this thing a couple weeks ago. It's got oil in it. I was concerned about that. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, let's give this thing a shot of ether and see if it runs. Charlie. See what happens, huh? This is the neighbor's project car. One of the many around here. 4-door, automatic. Sending the trans out right now. He's got a fresh stock build here on a crate. Waiting for him. Just a 460. I think he went just RV cam, stock heads. Just gonna be a good cruiser. Got a shop full of projects, as usual. All right. Sprayed a bunch of ether down the hole. Let's see what happens. All right. Well, we know we're not fueling for whatever reason, so let's do some digging. I wish I had some before pictures of what this place looked like. We just got done with a big excavation project. Moved that retaining wall back, boy, probably almost 18 feet. We had just basically a 6-foot driveway here before, and we cleared out, I think it was 12 or 15 truck and transfer loads of dirt. Moved the retaining wall back, brought in 5 loads of gravel, got it all redone up nice, ready to store more stuff. All right. So I've decided I'm gonna stick it right here. So we'll get the truck fired up, do a little rearranging, and move this trailer over and get this thing unloaded. Get some work done to it, see if we can get it back on the road. All right, a couple months ago, we finally got into the 21st century and upgraded to an electric winch. Still haven't really finished the project. As you can see, we've got our big toolbox cover, keep straps, and all the controls and stuff in. Right now we just throw a tarp over it when the weather's shitty. But yeah, just got an old Harbor Freight 12,000 pounder. So much better already than hand cranking like we used to do. But we'll get this thing all unloaded and get to work. Get this thing stuck in neutral. Might have to give it a little push here. Oh yeah. There's the push I need. There we go. Got over the ramp there. Let's go make a little adjustment. There we go. The one-man camera crew. Not the easiest. Money. Alright, got everything opened up here. Let's just set the camera up here. Let's see if we've got any noise. Well, I'm pretty disappointed. Got about 2 months out of this Rock Auto fuel pump. I guess we'll do some power probing on this plug and make sure we're getting power. Could be a relay issue, but obviously no juice at all. Test light showing that the relay's working. It's just a little easier than the power probe. I'll show you guys here. Flick the key on. So we're getting prime. We're just not getting fuel out of the pump. So I guess I'm gonna take it apart again and go buy another pump. Okay, so we got the pump out. I just got it hooked up one more time because I was able to get the pump to spin with the power probe, so I want to make sure it's not some kind of a connection issue. It might just not be spinning enough, but let's see what happens when we turn the key on here. Okay. So when I pulled it out, this pump was actually out of its bracket, just dangling, because I've been doing a bunch of off-road and jumping this thing. So I'm probably gonna stick a zip tie around this and get it to seat better, because it must need to ground there or something, because obviously it's working again. So get these connections tightened up and throw a zip tie on it and see what happens. Okay, well, this pump must have been flopping around here for a while, because it actually ripped this little piece of line. So I'm gonna replace that, make sure this cheapo butt connector is still good, and stick it back together. All right, just got back from the parts house. Got a new piece of line stuck on there, got everything tightened up. See how long this cheesy zip tie lasts in some fuel. Let's make sure one more time that it's operating properly. Oh yeah, she's still good. We'll stick this thing back together and see if it runs. We got fuel. All right, just like that. Back up and running. Just had that split fuel line. You can kind of hear the fuel gurgling in there. We got her running good. Replaced that fuel line. Zip tied the pump back up to the assembly, because apparently that little clip on the aftermarket pump doesn't do the job when you're out jumping and brush buggying the old Subaru. So yeah, go out for a little drive here and make sure everything's still good. Got to put the stereo and stuff all back together, throw all my junk back where it belongs. But yeah, that was all it took today. Alrighty, just put 10 gallons of fuel in it, filled it right back up. Alright, so we'll do a quick walk around here as some project for the future. This guy here, it's a 65 Falcon we picked up. Obviously it's a Ranchero. And then we've got its twin here, which is also a 65. That's a true Falcon. And two-door post. Both of them are 6-cylinder automatic cars. Both of them run, both of them drive. The Falcon needs a rear end, or work at least. It howls awful. It's full of metal. So the plan is, this guy's getting body work this winter and the engine all tuned up, and we'll go through the tranny, get this rear end fixed, and we're actually gonna be making this guy into a gasser. We're gonna rip this front suspension out, put a 9-inch in the back, and we've got this 520 horse 347, you know, Windsor based small block sitting back here. Not sure what we'll do for a transmission yet. I'm hoping to go T56, but I'd really like to go manual. It's already, someone put a Mustang floor shifter in it, so it's already got a column with no gear select and no gear select or anything on the dash. Both of them are a little rusty, a little rough around the edges, but this Falcon's definitely in better shape. This guy's just going to be a driver. This one will be a burnout machine, maybe hit the drag strip every once in a while. So that's the plan for that. Over there, let's walk around here. No real plans for this old girl anytime soon. This is my 48 DeSoto. My grandmother actually bought this car in 1952, so it's been in the family ever since. Still got the flathead in it, motor knocks. It's been sitting for about a year. I've got 4-wheel disc brakes already on it. It was restored in the late 70s by my grandpa and a couple other people, but I'm not sure what I want to do with this. I'd really like to put a modern drivetrain in it without a whole lot of hacking and just be able to drive the thing. It's just so hard to drive with that flathead. Around here, all the roads are pretty much, 50 miles an hour, and doing 55, 60 to keep up with traffic is pretty rough on it. I think that's what hurt the motor to begin with, but it needs love, but it's stored inside, so it's not getting any worse. Then we'll go out here to the shed. My little brother's truck. He's in basic training right now for the Marine Corps. Little 22R, 5-speed, clean little truck. But this is one of my favorite builds right here. Needs some brake work and finished up. Ooh, it's all dusty. So 390 C6, got Holly Sniper in there, all MSD. New radiator, fresh trans. Give this one a fire up for you.